Welcome back to another Lisa Meets, and today we have the lovely Claire Perry with us. How are you today?
I'm very well, thank you. Lovely to see you again, Lisa. And
Yeah.
Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year. I know. How long do you keep saying that for?
Well, I don't know, because we're supposed to have taken our Christmas decorations down yesterday, so I suppose I don't know. I don't know about you.
I never know either. I'm just like, I keep saying it and then I'm thinking, but to be fair, things are different now. We could just say Merry Christmas all the time if we like and leave the tree up. You never know.
Oh, please.
Bless you. So we're here today as always to get a little bit of an idea about Claire and what's going on in her world. And so if you would like to give us a brief introduction into your business and go fire away.
Hi everyone. Yeah, my name is Claire Perry, and I'm a virtual assistant. In simple terms, my role is to support businesses and administrators and individuals with quality, affordable administrative support, either remotely or I can actually work within offices, obviously COVID permitting. I take care of the tasks that frees up businesses to or business owners' time so that they can focus on where their business really needs them. By outsourcing their non-money making tasks, business owners will be able to spend more time doing the things that actually makes them money, but also what they enjoy doing, which I think is really important. A lot of people think, oh, I've got all this business, but I only enjoy doing that. So I can take off some of that work as when, basically.
Yeah, no, it sounds like a good plan to me. Sounds like a very good plan. So how long have you been doing this for then?
I'm just gone into my 4th year, actually. So, yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I've got through that sort of first year of and building up clients, but now I've got some good regular clients. So yeah, I'm into the 4th year.
Good. It's good to hear, and I suppose as well, being a relatively new business and going through all the COVID stuff at the minute, it's quite nice to hear that you're working and things are good and positive, and yeah.
They are. Certainly back in March, we were getting phone calls from the clients. Obviously, workers is a little bit slower for me because the clients have been slower. I haven't lost any clients, which has been fantastic. One of the charities has been struggling for survival, but we got through. And for some of my clients, I actually do their bookkeeping and the finance side of things, and management accounts. So I've been really within the business and really being able to help them through, not just doing the admin, but actually really getting to know their businesses and supporting them, and I wouldn't say giving advice, but being right in the heart of their business and helping them survive, basically.
Yeah, no, and I think that's very important. I think a lot of people now are wanting to be able to get a little bit of help and advice and reassurance with things. So yes, that's good. So so I know it's a difficult question sometimes to ask, but what is a typical client to you like, really?
Yeah, generally they're small business owners, sole traders and small businesses, probably with less than 5 employees. That's typically. In terms of the types of business I'm working with at the moment, I've got 2 charities, a website design company, an aromatherapy company, and a legal professional. So quite a broad range. My background is actually in finance. I've got a degree in economics and management, and I've worked a lot in financial advising and accountancy practices, but more on the financial advising side. So it's seemingly, I never really thought I had a niche, but I'm seemingly steering towards bookkeeping and invoicing. Not all financial advisors, sorry, not financial advisors, virtual assistants offer bookkeeping and invoicing because you have to be anti-money laundered checked to do that sort of work. So I'm anti-money laundered checked, so I'm able to do that type of work. But also, a lot of clients are looking for email management. So basically checking their emails, responding to people, just to ease the pressure of
Yes.
not being there for their customers. But also I really enjoy Excel and PowerPoint, appointment booking and that sort of thing. But generally virtual assistants can do most admin, but that's the way I'm steering towards at the moment.
Yeah. You see, I like that when you say that you know, you like Excel and PowerPoint and everything, and I can't think of anything worse. But that's the whole point of it, isn't it? We all do the things, hopefully we get to do the things that we really enjoy. And for me, I like helping people in a different way, and that's by, you know, the networking and talking and listening and just trying to make sure that people speak to the right people. So if anybody's watching this and they hate Excel, then now they know where to go.
But that's exactly right. I mean, if you were a big company, you would have employed
Yeah.
various different people doing different job roles.
Yeah.
Now, when you're small, you're literally a one-man band, a couple of people, and you get to the point that you haven't got the skills, or you
Yeah.
haven't, but you may not be able to afford somebody to employ somebody or on a regular basis, and that's where virtual assistant is really helpful, because you can take them on a regular basis. So you can have monthly, but it could be an ad hoc. I've got one client that, you know, out of the blue, they might come to me 2-3 months after I last saw them. I do a project for them. So the flexibility is fantastic with a virtual assistant.
Yeah.
You could have 1 hour 1 month, you could have 20 hours, and it doesn't matter. And the way a virtual assistant works is we're all on a timer basis. So basically, we turn the timer on, that's the worker done, and then we stop the timer. And that's very different from taking with an employee, that you have to find the work for them to do, and then you have to pay for everything else that comes with an employee. So
that's really good. So are there any particular businesses or people that you're looking to talk to this year? You know, have you thought about?
I have got the capacity to take on more clients, and I'd love to have more clients if I could. Basically, obviously small business owners. Maybe they're overwhelmed with current workload. They lack skills in a particular area of administration.
Yeah.
Or maybe they just literally can't afford to take on an employee at this present time. So they just need a little bit of help during this difficult time, just to get them through, just to get them to the next stage. And then, I can work with them regularly.
Yeah.
Or if they suddenly get to the point that they feel, right, okay, now I can feel I can take on an employee, then that's absolutely fine. You know, I've helped them through a particular stage in their business.
I suppose now, while we've got another lockdown and everything again, it may be that this time would be ideal for people who are, you know, thinking, oh well, I could just do it all myself, carry on. But actually, if they did get somebody like yourself doing all of that, it gives them more chance to network and sell themselves and get out there and be seen. So it's just how you view it, isn't it? And just doing things a little bit differently.
There are money-making tasks and there are non-money-making tasks. Okay, I would be doing a lot of times is the non-money-making task. I've got to get bookkeeping done. I've got to do this, or I've got to whatever, or do that management account or the Excel project or something to submit to the, I don't know. But there's a lot of things that managers do that are out there to literally make the business and the profit. So
Well, obviously that sounds amazing from your working perspective, but this isn't just about getting to know what you do for your working life. Obviously, the idea is to get to know a little bit more about Claire, who Claire Perry is. So we've set some questions aside to ask you. I'll just ask you a couple of them. I won't ask you all of them. So first of all, just because the first question on this list, I hate it because to me it's still about work. So I'm not going to ask it, which is about your favourite business book is. But what is your favourite holiday destination and why?
Oh, that's an easy one. Actually, I like that one. It's a place called Montana Pine in Turkey.
Oh, okay.
went there as a surprise. My husband had surprised me for our wedding honeymoon. I didn't know where I was going.
Oh,
So
lovely.
it's this amazing place in Turkey, southern Turkey, which is up in the mountains overlooking this Olydin, I don't know how to say it, or Olydines or Olydines, in southern Turkey. And it was just amazing. It's just a beautiful place. But we loved it so much, but we felt that when do we go back there? We'd love to go back there. So on our 20th wedding anniversary, we went back there.
Oh,
And we took our 2 teenage boys with us, and it has hardly changed. It hadn't got commercial and everything, so it was a really special place. So yeah,
that sounds brilliant, and that's such a good story. That's lovely.
yeah, really loved it.
So, also then one other question is, what is your favourite film?
Ooh, favorite film. Sometimes it depends on the mood, doesn't it? I think.
Yes.
But I do like romantic comedies. I think I'm a bit girly like that.
Yeah,
I would probably say, I always stop cliche, The Holiday, but with Kate Winslet and what's her name, Cameron Diaz.
yeah, great choice. I always wanted to be Kate Winslet because everybody loved her.
I Cameron Diaz. Yeah, we could do it. I could be.
You could be Cameron Diaz and I could be Kate Winslet. Oh my god, I think we've just hit the nail on the head. Perfect. You know, I don't think anybody would notice at all.
My hair looks about,
Exactly, yeah. No, and I've got the same sort of colour. Actually, my hair's more the same colour as what Kate Winslet's was when she was in Titanic. So yeah, maybe not. It was worth a try. But good choice. It's a good film. It's a good feel-good film, isn't it? Yeah.
So lovely, and the story, the twist, and just lovely. Yeah.
Yeah. Brilliant. Well, Claire, that is it. That was pretty painless. Exactly. Everybody comes and does it, and they're like, "Oh my god, I'm so worried about what we're going to do." You know, I don't normally do video, and actually, it's just a simple thing for us to share who you are, the face behind your business, and hopefully it gives people a bit of an insight, because we always say people buy from people, which is very, very true. And we all are able to sell ourselves to different people because of personalities. And this is why I always think, when people say, oh, well, we only want to have so many accountants in our networking group or so many whatevers. It's silly, really, because I understand why they do, because obviously it generates, they have to come up with leads and all that kind of thing. But from a perspective of the fact that we are all individuals, we all do things differently. One accountant might do things slightly differently, but more importantly, their personalities might not work with that person. And if you're working with someone closely, the best way for the working relationship to work is that you get on. So, and that's the idea behind this, is so people get to see you. So now, obviously, you are a fully fledged paid member of Southwest Business Connections. It's quite exciting. Start of a new year. And obviously, we'll be starting to share all Claire's posts and things like that. So do be sure to have a look. But thank you very much for joining me today.
Absolutely. Thanks for seeing you and speak to you.
We'll see you again very soon. Thank you
very much. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.